YouTube, this is Denise from Sue's Art, and I've got great news. I got a job, and it's an awesome job. It's the bestest job ever. It's recession proof, it's everything proof, and it's in my field of sous chefing, and it's in a hospital. Yay! Yay! So, I have been a little quiet lately because you know what? I had to wait for background checks, drug tests, all that stuff, and it nearly took 2 weeks, and it was freaking me out, you know. So I was just, here's what I've been doing. I've just been doodling, you know, doodling. I've been doing stuff, you know, using pencil arts and all sorts of stuff, and still got this thing in my mind that I want to do a sunflower for my mother-in-law for Christmas, and she basically wants something in black and white. Now, so my first attempt at a sunflower was this one, and I really liked it a lot, so I cut it out because I just, you know, it's not like your average sunflower, but just look at the middle of that thing. I loved everything about it. So I'm a freak. And so that was that one. This is all what I've been doing since I ain't been online. This one is my favorite. My husband doesn't like it at all. No, he's like, that's too dark. And I said, don't you understand? These are sunflowers that are just like, they decided to come up before the first snow, and now they gotta go. Come on, they're so beautiful. No, hubby didn't like that, so that's gotta go. And then I thought, let me try some watercolor. I never did get into doing this, but this was with these watercolor pencils were, oh, let me show you. They're from 1950. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. These watercolor pencils are from 1950. 1950, yeah. And they got a really cool box and everything. And I got 2 of these boxes, and so I thought I would try them. But here's the deal. I don't like watercolor. Why? Look at this paper. Look at this. It's all like flumpled, crumpled, whatever. I didn't want to do that anymore. Screw that. So, so I've been using just your basic, you know, pencils. And I thought this is kind of fun. And then I got bored. And then I decided, you know, I'm going to do it on watercolor paper. Yeah. But I'm not going to use watercolor. That's right. I'm going to treat alcohol inks like watercolor. I'm going to fill up a little cup right here with alcohol. There we go. I'm going to use alcohol pens, and I'm going to paint. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So I only did 3 leaves here, and guess what? Very little leakage. 0 bending, 0 warping. Why? Because it's alcohol, for God's sakes. And you know what? If I had 99% alcohol, I probably wouldn't even. Anyway, also, the alcohol inks don't pull up the threads of your paper. That's right. So, I'm going to show you how I did 1 leaf and leave it at that for now. Anyway, I did want to choose a darker color to try to give some emphasis to this. And what's really cool is I want to put some light, a little bit more light in these guys. Now, I did this 3 days ago, so I'm just going to go in there. I'm just using a regular little cheap thingy here. And I'm going to go into this piece, and I'm going to bring out some light. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I'll bring you down a little bit. It's freaking amazing, guys. It's watercolor, but it's not watercolor. It's alcohol inks on watercolor paper. See how light that got? I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but just up in here. And what's really cool is I can still take my erasers and erase stuff. And it doesn't affect the alcohol at all. So I'm just gonna lighten this up right in here. Look at that. So what I wanted to show you, I want to do a leaf for you to show you what I was doing. Make sure I got all my colors right. Okay. Oof. So we'll just take these two leaves as an example. Now I'm going to show you one where I do it dry. And again, this is just 91% alcohol going right into the paper. Look at that. You see that, folks? All right, now this one, I'm going to go ahead and saturate the paper first. And then go in with the pen. Boop. You see it's a little bit lighter. Let me see if I can't take it down a little bit. All right, so this is again, this is 91% alcohol. I'm just going to go in there with my pen. You see how that changed? I can go back over this, and you know what you're not seeing is those little threads where the paper literally comes off all up in your face. And then you got to blow it away and on. You got to wait for everything to dry. So I'm gonna go up through here again with the same shade, but it's going to give me a darker and then I'm going to go in with the alcohol. And I'm going to blend it. That's right. I'm blending. This is so cool. I actually like that darkness right there. I'm gonna leave that. So, what I wanted to try, and we'll go ahead and we'll give them a little, the same thing they got going on over here. Which actually, no, I used a fine Sharpie for those. Now, what I want to do, my hope is, I want to use this brick brown, and kind of, because these are the colors that I'm really excited about. I could always add more light anytime I want just by dipping my pen into the alcohol and going into the painting. See that? See that light? How cool is that, right? And it's not warping the paper, it's not doing anything to the paper. Actually, I would like to blend that line in just a little bit. Make it more natural, see? And so that's a really nice light right there. I love that. Okay, so I want to try this this one here, and because we want to bring some kind of you know, people say you should work with an image. I am not using an image. I'm not using an image, my bad. But I do know that darker colors flow from a sunflower because I love them very much. And so I'm just going to go in here and there are other pens I can use for this. Oh, I love that. Oh, let me get that other brush, because I thought about it last night and I didn't get it out, so let me get it out. That's a good one. Because you can mush it. Now I definitely encourage, I really should have wet these down before I put the colors in, but it's okay because I can wet them now and then go back with the subsequent colors. But I really like what's happening here. And again, guys, this is not watercolor. This is alcohol ink on watercolor paper. Oh, look at the light. That's so gorgeous. See, you can just keep going over it once it's wet. It's just so beautiful. I don't even know how to explain it. So once you lay your colors down, the world is your oyster. That's so beautiful. All right, so another thing I want to show you, we're gonna let that blow just for a second. My husband was really kind enough to buy me a package of these. They're just erasers and they're awesome. Is you can go back in. So if I have this eraser line here, right? Or I have this pencil line. My bad, my bad, my bad. It's a pencil. It's not an eraser. It's a pencil. I've softened it. How cool is that? Come on, guys. I don't know. I'm totally in love with this, and I think that this is a beautiful color. This brick brown for the inside. So let's say for this leaf, I want to bring that color up a little bit more and make it more organic. I want to saturate the area first, right? Just give it some saturation like you would with watercolor, right? And then I'll bring it in. And then I got my alcohol and I'm just gonna work that right into the fibers. That's so pretty. Then I want to do a dual shade color. Trust me, the paper loves the alcohol. Absolutely loves the alcohol. I'm going to bring the light back in. A little more light over here. Oh, my friends, this is amazing. So, it's a big picture, I know. It's kind of hard to see what's going on, but that's going to be dynamic when it gets all done. And I can't wait to show you the progress. I'll be doing a little bit every night, and I got this new job. Really excited. Can't wait to share it with you, and I can't wait to finish this, because this is going to be flat tomorrow. It's a little damp now, but it's alcohol. And so, I mean, there's like zero warping going on, and I can't wait to finish this and see all the beautiful colors that guess. It's so good. All right, my friends, I love you, and I want to thank my friend for coming back. I don't know, maybe she went away, I'm not sure, but I love all my subscribers, and ciao bella.